Alright, so here is a little key. As we're getting heavier and heavier, you can't muscle it as much.
I'm finding that out.
Okay, so one of the first movements you would think is to pull it from your upper body. Leave that alone.
I'll do that.
The first thing is that hip. The hip's got to fire. You got to sit back, take your time. A conventional deadlift, when you're deadlifting here, comes fast off the floor and slows as you get over the knee. Now this is reverse. This comes off the ground slow, but you finish strong. Just kind of how the two lifts are different. So don't panic if it doesn't come off the floor when you first start to...
It's all about leverages, isn't it?
Yeah, because what you're doing is, I noticed that you lean forward a little bit.
I'm used to doing it that way.
Yeah.
If and when I do it, so.
And that's just panicking. Don't panic. Just keep it calm, pull, and then it will rise.
Just relax.
Yeah.
Should we add some more?
Yeah, I think we should. I think we should.
All about what is when you go for a meet, and I'm not talking about the food that you eat here. I mean like the meetups rather, and you kind of put your best in. How important is it that you wear?
Here's one of those things.
So I got sneakers on, and
the shoes that you're wearing right now look like cross trainer shoes. You wear those for jogging and or do you use that for everything?
Everything.
All right, see, I'm more of a high top guy when I'm doing squats, and when I do deadlifts, I'll usually wear something like an old school Converse, something flat. Yeah.
Okay.
All the way down to where you can just use barefoot on deadlifts.
Like more pimp soles kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, softer, flat sole. That makes sense because I'm feeling my feet are pushing out.
Yeah.
And if you do like leg press or so on, it's all about here where the toe is
kind of pushing through.
breaking through. Yeah.
Today, it's gritty, it's old school, but I would just pull off the shoes.
Socks
on this lift.
Socks on this lift.
This will be it. Okay. Yeah, 100%. Here we go. This is it. This is why you came today, baby. Time to play now. Come on. Get a good grip. Nice. Down there. Come on. Lift. Head up. Take your time. Nice. Go again. Down. Hold. Explode. Pull it. Come on. One more. Let's go. Down. Hold. Ready? Sit back. Go. Hold. Nice. Down.
Definitely helps without shoes. That makes sense.
That's easy.
Back to basics. Feel good with that.
That's the thing. You just came in today. It's the first time you really doing that form, that technique. I'll tell you, man, you got great form. Just coming right off. You didn't come off the street, but powerlifting is not like most people think. It's not, people just walk up and deadlift. There's a little trick to it. And you learned it, and you picked it up quick. Sitting back, legs, hands, exploding with the hips, not your upper body. You picked it up quick. That was great.
It takes time. That means a lot coming from you. This, whether I'm going to get into deadlift, squats, and the bench, how we're going to move on to next, and incorporate that into my regular routine, I just don't know. Maybe every now and again I'll step back and kind of focus a little bit more on this. But certainly the techniques, and if and when I do, it's definitely going to be that stance, closeness, the hips back, and that explosive, almost ballistic power move.
Everything you got right now. Before you go down, head up. Same things before. It's all mental. It's not the weight. Because you already done 3 with 405, so that guarantees you got this. Now just make it look easy. Make it look easy also for camera. Play with this. You're a warrior, baby. You're a warrior. Come on. Get up. Come on. Sit back. Slow down the wall. Go, pull. Nice. Easy. Bench press.
Yes.
There we go. There we go. Kind of. We're gonna do it in the power rack today.
Rack, yeah. All right. Why the change up?
Well, because there's gonna be more movement on this.
Okay.
Now, bodybuilders or fitness guys, they lift elbows out.
Yes.
So if you're looking down on them, you're benching like this.
Yep. Looks familiar.
A bench press for a power lifter is turned in. They suck and bend that bar and pull it in. Now see, one of the points is, and here's one of those things where you hear about these guys tearing their pecs. A lot of bodybuilders tear their pecs. It's because you're putting so much pressure out here, and that's where you hurt the shoulder.
This area here.
Yeah, and there's nothing. There's nothing protected. And what we do is we pull that bar. It's almost a collapse, and we pull it down into it. So if you watch it from here, instead of just bringing it down, so you guys bench, right?
Yep.
What we do, right there, boom,
And then explode up. What does that do for around the elbow joints?
Everything's stronger. You're almost creating this rubber band, this power, and you explode. Boom. Make sure to grab a hold of it too. Yeah.
That is how I would do it.
That's how you do it.
Elbows in.
Now the difference is, now I just want you to kind of pull it in, bring it down, lower chest, arch the back, right here, and explode back up to here. Boom. Easy enough, let's do it.
Now same kind of grip, positioning.
Yep.
Hands, which for me is
There you go. Use your thumbs. Nice. Thumbs around. There you go. Pull it down. Let it come in. Explode out. Boom. Again, pull it in. Explode out. Feet flat. Push with your legs. Hold down. Up. Again. Explode. Boom. Hold in. Elbows go out now. Boom. Let them go. Boom. You're gonna see a lot of guys go shoulder bench. They're like this.
Seen it.
And you're like, wait, what are you doing? You've got these massive front delts. Work the chest. Work the chest when you're training chest.
Is this a case of, for me now, one step back, 2 steps forwards in terms of weight? Because I can tell you what I lift like that. I've got a feeling, I mean, I'm gonna fight it. I'm just saying, realistically, I've got a feeling that we put that same weight on, I go in like that, it's
gonna be tougher at
gonna
first.
be tough.
I think you're gonna be surprised.
All right.
I think you're gonna be surprised.
Put some more weight and we'll find out.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a little lift, so I don't want you to waste the energy back here. Okay. Okay. Arch the back, feet flat. Good. Good. Let me hand this to you. Deep breath, suck it in. Down. Hold tight, tight, tight. Explode up. Boom. Again. Down tight. Boom. One more. Down. Hold. Explode. Boom.
Legs. I
Push.
feel it there.
Push.
Yep.
It's
My
one of those.
whole body started to lift up and I got that weight back up.
All right, big weight now. Big weight, 275, 185. Let's do this. Get a good grip, grab a hold. Remember, you're bending that bar. Beast mode. Come on. Whoop. Take your time, take your time. Down slow. Elbows in, explode up. Nice. Go again. Elbows in, don't shorten it. Go. Good.
Sword in the elbows.
So another thing is when you're doing it, I notice that you're gonna fatigue when you got nothing helping. When you pull those elbows in, you actually got momentum coming up and then letting it drift back and your elbows come out.
That's
Boom.
true. Like creating that elastic response. That spring loaded
There you
in
go.
and then
Your rubber band. Finish it out.
rubber band, all right?
I think that's your max today. I think that was good.
Yeah.
Did some assistant work there
Okay.
at the very end there. And again, man, if these guys they're gonna like the page so much, so you're gonna have to come back now. You're gonna have to
we
get ready.
got to leave a little bit back.
Yeah. We don't want to scare them.
All right. Well, Mike, on that note, these were the 3 kind of big powerlifting moves. Foundation. Came down here with a challenge in mind, and that was to basically see if a fitness guy like myself, or anyone who just kind of plays around in the gym for the purpose of, let's be honest, looking good naked, which is why we will start off with it. This is like the 8th challenge now, so this is definitely one of my favorites. It's my favorite place, one of my favorite guys, and we've known each other for a few years now, 5 years now, coming on. I'm gonna ask you to grade me on these 5 areas, and I want to start on probably the most prolific ones for powerlifting, which is power. Out of 10, how did I do? 10 being like pro level, and 0 being nah.
I would say the first day in, I would have to be honest with you and say you're right around the 7, 8. You did great on power.
Okay.
And I tell you, I was shocked because with a 12-week program, you could be at the elite level. You could do it with those likes. So,
Right, so
that's good.
I'd like to round up. Okay, should we go with an 8?
Okay, we'll go with an 8.
Okay, power. Let's move on and focus now on strength. Strength. We've got power, strength. Slight difference with those two. Again, it's a key kind of component of powerlifting. How would you grade me on that?
The speed and the power and the strength is all kind of combined here.
Okay.
And I would say with everything there, you're at an 8.
Okay, that's good. We're kind of on that par there. Normally now we have a look at something like stamina or endurance. I want to touch upon stamina because you do have to have some form of muscular endurance, stamina, to be able to continue going at that intensity for that length of time.
No, I hear you.
So how would you incorporate stamina into powerlifting?
The stamina you did great because powerlifting is not one of those things where you're normally a stamina comes into play. It's a longer day, you get a lot of rest. But today we busted 3 lifts out and we pushed you to the max.
I feel
and you
good about
did
it.
great.
Good.
You did great. So stamina, I would say you're a 10.
Awesome. Okay, we've got a 10 there.
But now you're, a stamina for 10 power lifter.
Yeah, okay. It's one of the lesser areas, but it's still a 10. 2 others, but I'm going to let you have these because normally that might be speed. I know that does come in. We might have like artistic flair if it's more of the Cirque du Soleil shows that we've done. So with you being the powerlifter, but also the gym guy, the cover guy, the martial artist guy, the actor, the list goes on. You really are a super man, aren't you?
I would say it's something else, something that you didn't say.
What is that?
And that is that switch.
Okay. I see
and
that.
what I mean by a switch is that if you look around the gym, you see a lot of guys working out. And a powerlifter does not work out. There is a switch. When he comes in, he knows he's stepping under something that could hurt a normal man. And you need that switch. You need that beast inside of you. And that's what I would say. Did you have a beast? Did you come in here and go, okay, I'll man up. I'll step under, I'll pull the 450 today at 180 pounds. And I gotta say, man, you did. You did. You came in and you had a little beast inside you, which was nice. It was nice to see, not just a fitness guy, but you're willing to get in the mix of it. You're willing to throw down, and I like that. And that's an easy 8 for you.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, well, that was the whole point of this exercise. This entire series is to see kind of fitness guy with pretty good stamina, power, strength, really tap into the world of these other like elite sports. And does he have the endurance for MMA? Does he have the speed to go up against a sprinter? Does he have that determination and power to be able to get under weights that most people wouldn't even touch when they work out? So okay, we got 3 8s and a 10.
Yep.
What would you say for that 5th area? We need a 5th kind of factor that we can gauge and score. What would that be, Mike?